Hello, for this week, you are going to design your own gingerbread house. And similar to our project-based learning days, you're going to have a little flexibility about how you do this. You can also have a little bit more control over the theme that you choose. You can have normal kind of candy ones, or you can go traditional like holidays with it. But you can also do other things as well, sort of like this Harry Potter one. You can go Halloween. Mario is always awesome. I have some examples of the more traditional candy ones. But again, you can also go Spider-Man. Maybe even doing a Kittredge one where you could have like the black and the red and the white, as well as maybe the kangaroo. So those are just some ideas. Again, you're the artist. You can design the type of gingerbread house that you want. To do this, you can draw it. So I have a nice step-by-step gingerbread house for you to follow. You're welcome to do your own way of drawing a gingerbread house, but in case you need some help, here is step by step of drawing a basic one. You're also welcome to get to like step 4 or 5 here, and then decorate it your own. If you want some ideas for that, on this slide, I have some other examples of windows and doors that you can have, and maybe some outside details that you can add on and how those are drawn. Maybe you have some icicles, lollipops out front. So these are just some other shapes that you can have in your picture if you would like to. Again, it can totally come from your imagination. If you would rather, you can build it out of Legos. So if you have Legos at home, they are a great building tool. So it doesn't have to be brown. If you have multicolor, you can have like a candy gingerbread house. Similar. I find that these types of slanty pieces make great roofs. So again, Legos are an option, and same thing with before. You can do kind of more traditional themed, or you can go Spider-Man, whatever floats your boat. I'm happy to see. If you have Play-Dohs, you can make it out of Play-Doh. You can kind of do a Lego Play-Doh combination if you want by just kind of sticking the Legos in as the candy as the decorating piece. Totally up to you. If you would rather, you could build it out of like cardboard. I find like cereal box cardboard is probably the easiest to cut. For this one, you would need 2 of these pieces. They're your front and your back. These are your roof pieces, and these are your side pieces. So you would need 2 roof pieces and 2 other sides, and then any shapes for like windows and doors that you would need. You could also just do 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and then paint the windows and stuff on. So again, you can use some puffy paints if you have those, or just regular paints, regular markers. If you have felts, they look kind of cool just to kind of glue them on top. And you can kind of, with making zigzag lines, you can make trees, if you can kind of see that. Again, if these look too tricky, don't worry about it. I will say with this cardboard one that you're probably going to need some wet glue, or to have an adult help you hot glue them together. If you use the wet glue, it's going to need some time to dry. So this one definitely is like going to take you a little bit, but I wanted to offer it as an option in case you guys were interested. But again, whatever material works best for you, I'm really excited to see your gingerbread houses.